Hey, what's up, YouTube? Alright, so Red025 back yet again. Had a little interruption with the internet connection that I had a little bit ago while I was live streaming. Yeah, internet connections are one of those things, man. You don't know what to do, except, just try to reset your modem and see if that helps fix the problem. So with that all being said, we're going to go back to Maelstrom Arena, and we're going to try to finish out the last stage. Hopefully, if my progress was saved. So if not, it's not a big deal. We'll run it again, but I at least want to see if it did save it, because if it did, that'd be awesome, and I won't have to worry about it. And if it did reset it, then I'll have to leave the arena, go back outside and feed, to go back to stage 1 vampirism, and then come back to it. So hopefully, all in all, everything's good. Looks like connection's good. Able to summon everything. So let's get right to it and see what they have for us. Okay, that's a good sign that I don't have to talk to him. So that means it's already active. Yep, and there it is. Maelstrom Arena quest, survive the Theater of Despair. So it did save the progress. Unfortunately, I was unable to loot that last stage. My lovely wife and my oldest daughter just got back from being out of town from a cheerleading competition. That's why I had that last moment delay there while I was just standing inactive. And I don't know if it was because I was inactive for too long that I wasn't able to loot that, or it was just right then and there was when I started lagging in my system there. In any event, one downside to it, one loot chest I'm not going to be able to get, but at least my progress was saved, and that's really all I cared about, because once I complete this, then that's for the final loot chest that's here. We'll drop the weapon that I'm after, hopefully. So again, the armor sets are really common to drop here. You're guaranteed an armor piece, of course randomized as far as if it's light, medium, or heavy. So that's all random, but you're guaranteed at least the armor. The weapons, on the other hand, I've ran this arena about 4 times now, and I have yet to see any of the weapons actually drop for me, courtesy of RNG there. So hopefully after this run I'll be able to get it, at least one of the weapons. But the one that I'm after is the Maelstrom Restoration Staff. That's definitely the key that I'm after here, so I'm hoping that that'll drop, and we'll get some good use out of it. So as you're running through this this last stage here, the Theater of Despair, you're gonna have all these ads come out. And as you've noticed, there's these ghosts that are floating around. Now, the ghosts that are in white are non-combatants, but if you do happen to run in the same path as them, and they, they go through you, what's going to happen is that's going to reduce your movement speed. So you want to fight off the ads as best as you can, and at the same time avoid these non-combating ghosts. Now, what you have seen since I got in here was a single yellow ghost that's moving at a faster speed. And basically what that one does is it's basically what it does is when you collect it, you're going to need to collect 3 of them in total. So it's kind of like when you go to gather your sky shards, you get 3 and it grants you a skill point. Well, same concept as to this. So you're going to collect these ghosts just like so. You're going to turn blue. That's how you're going to know that you got it. And what's going to happen is when you gather 3 of them, it's going to give you an ability to basically stun everybody. It's called Spectral Explosion is the name of the power. And basically what that does is it's kind of like how it was with the rune stones in the Spiral Shadows, right? So when you freed out all of the Spiral Shadow rune stones, they basically stunned everything that was here on the map. Well, same concept with this, except you use it to explode, and I'll show you that right now. So now you stunned it, and you stun the enemy, and now you can unload all of your attacks to them. So it definitely comes in handy. It definitely works even on the mini bosses, which is what I'm fighting right now, is one of the mini bosses. And it also works on the main boss himself. Now, with that being said, it also works for them. So if they gather 3 of those ghosts and you fail to get it from them, or fail to get it before they do, if they gather 3 of them, they'll release the explosion. And what that's going to do is not necessarily stun you like how you do it to them, but what it's going to do is actually it's going to have a higher damage per second output, and it could potentially kill you. There's really no way to defend against it. The only thing you can do is hope that you have enough magicka and try to, as a Templar, and heal right through it. As far as the other classes are concerned, the Sorcerer, the Nightblades, and the Dragon Knights, I don't really know what type of healing factors, skills, or spells that they have aside from, whatever's the bare minimum that they can cast. But like I said, don't know if it would be enough to actually survive that type of an attack. Now, one thing you are going to notice is there are going to be some necromancers that are going to come in here, and what they're going to do is they're going to come in here and try to use that summoning circle. Now, if I don't kill them in time, or if you don't kill them in time while you're running this, what they're going to do is they're going to summon a Bone Colossus. And the Bone Colossus that gets summoned here has an attack that basically is like it's like a raining fire death. I mean, it's quite exactly as I just said. So they're going to have a bunch of AoE circles that they're going to summon, and it's going to have a lot of fire rain falling down on it. Now, the thing about that, though, is that it's not just 1 or 2 little circles. It's several. There's, it is a damage over time, so there's multiple circles that they summon. In fact, yep, they summoned it already. So you'll see exactly what I'm talking about here. I need to... No. So here's that attack that I was talking about. So I'm trying my best to heal through it. Hoping to use this. I can stun everybody so I have enough time to get the damage that I need to do and kill some of these guys off. My main focus here is definitely going to be this Bone Colossus, so hopefully we can do that. It's not looking like it's going to work. Yep. Alright, so unfortunate to have wiped out like that, but at the same time it at least gets rid of the Bone Colossus, so I don't have to worry about it. So definitely need to focus a little more on the necromancers here. So that's what'll happen. That's what'll happen if you don't take out those necromancers. They summon the Bone Colossus, and he basically just keeps, raining fiery death upon you. So definitely do what you can to get rid of them quickly and efficiently. So the necromancers are going to spawn a lot further out of the circle, out of this crater. They're going to be along the outside edge of it. So So definitely be on the lookout for them when new enemies start spawning in, because that's where your necromancers are going to be at. See, and there he is right there. So you want to try to kill them off before they make it to that summoning circle, where they don't summon these Bone Colossus back in and cause a nightmare for you. Take that. Oh, see, and there's a healer there. We tried healing anyway. Yeah, I don't think so. Thank you. Now, the spectral explosions do have a set timer as to how often you can use them. If you don't use it in enough, in a certain amount of time, it will go away. You'll lose the ability. It won't cause any damage to you, but it's a free stun that you'll lose against the enemy if you don't use it in time. So you just want to make sure that you use it. Just use it when you can. Like, it's definitely good if you start getting a higher number of enemies spawned in. It's definitely good to have in case those necromancers come in and they get to the summoning circle like that last two just did to me. And here we have the boss for this round. So Will of Power, or Sigil of Power. I'm gonna be using pretty much all the DPS I can. So his attacks, if you stay on the outside of this ring here, the only attacks you're going to have to worry about is that right there, little fiery wave, which you can sidestep in between. There's enough gap in between it to where you can actually dodge the wave. He's going to have these little fireballs that he's going to spew out, and then he also has a winged attack that he'll use. If you get close enough like I am right now, then he has, his melee attacks, which is his claws and trying to damage you from there. But if you normally stay here on the outside and just do ranged attacks to him, you shouldn't have any worries. So just keep that in mind when you go to run this one, when you get to this point. And you go to fight this mini boss, just make sure to stay at a distance and do as much DPS as you can. If you are unfortunately a close range combatant, then obviously you're going to have to be a lot closer than what I was. But it is doable. So I mean, don't fear that you can't do it or anything like that. So just take your time and just do as much damage as you can. Step out when you need to, heal up. Build up your stamina and magicka, and then jump right back to it. So here with the final boss's mechanic is pretty simple. You're gonna do damage to him. He'll get to a certain damage phase. He's gonna teleport out of that center ring, and then he's got this skill right here where he shoots an insane amount of skulls at you. But you can interrupt him from doing that. And then what's going to happen is once he reaches a certain health point, he will come back to the center, and then what he's going to do is he's going to basically float up to the second floor level, and you're going to have to kill off some spectral clanfears. And in fact, here I'll show you right now. You're going to have to kill off these spectral clanfears, teleport up to the second floor, and then there's three stones that are up there that you need to destroy while he's up there. And basically what that'll do is once you destroy those 3 stones, you'll be able to bring him back down here to ground level, and then you'll be able to do all of your damage to him again. So here we go. We're going to use the portal, go up to the second floor, and now we're going to start doing this. Now while you're up here, you're going to want to block, because those skulls will knock you off of this platform, and there's not a whole lot of room up here. So definitely be careful when you're up here doing this, and use these arcane stones as shields as much as you can. Oh, almost got knocked off. So if he knocks you off before you destroy all 3, it's okay. There's no problem with it. All you have to do is just go back down. When you get back down there, just go after another Clanfear, and then you'll be able to teleport right back up here again. And after you destroy the 3rd stone, he's gonna knock you off into the lava regardless. So there's really no way to avoid that. So what we're gonna do here is try to locate that. Oh, nope. Alright, well, we got that Spectre, so we need to take out the Necromancers, because he summons Necromancers here too. Oh no. Got another one. Alright, we need to look for that 3rd one before we do anything else to him. I do not want him to get that. Gotta teleport away. Alright, now we're going to do all of our damage to him. There we go, that's it. So that's the final boss. It's pretty easy compared to some of the other stages that you go through. But it's just a matter of figuring out the mechanics. So, no weapon. So unfortunately we'll have to run it again. And hopefully we can pick up the weapons that we're after. So once you get done, just go through the teleport here, the portal, and then that'll take you back out to the entrance where you first picked up the quest when you got here. Turn it in, and then it's just a matter of going back to the way shrine, teleport out, and then if you want to run it again, you just come right back, and then you can pick up the quest and do it again, and try your luck with getting more gear. So alrighty everybody, well that's it. I'll try to do it again another time, and hopefully have no further interruptions. But if you liked it, you know, leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more content here. We'll try to get some more Destiny footage, which I haven't done for a while, but we'll try to do some more of that. Maybe put together some Elder Scrolls Online guides and show you how my builds are for my Templar and everything. So, alright guys, well, thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you on the next one.